Chuck it right in the cube. Full team is back.
It's gone final!
Right, he chucked us, didn't he?
I messaged him last week, didn't I?
What did he say to you, mate?
Are you coming back on?
I thought he was away, because see if it was like past 1 or 2 weeks, I go,
Why did you do it?
mate. No, I never have just wasn't it?
You like it?
Love it, mate. Mate, I genuinely, right?
Oh,
No, I've been saying that 1,000 times, and I'm not even exaggerating, mate.
I've been
Did you
saying
know
that to
him?
you.
Look, mate, you look fucking so sexy.
And a band,
What band did you say he was in? Steps?
Busted? No, no. One Direction.
What?
One Direction.
Mate, you must have been doing a power back then. You're not with Jill then, were you?
That was the days of the ponytail.
You weren't doing a power then.
Look at that, so what a handsome boy.
Is that a real photo?
A real photo, mate.
Rockstar.
Look at the cuffs on the... Look at the cuffs. Who bought you that shirt?
No,
That's a dad shirt.
I was doing some sort of photo shoot. I can't remember why.
Didn't go to the rest of the day.
You could have done it.
It looked like you were doing a power last night.
Oh my God, look
That's
at that.
not gonna...
Mate, you look great.
Holy fuck, what's going on there, man?
But what's your
Where's
hair?
he
What's your hair?
The hair, that's just...
Was that a style back
I just had a red
It's like
stripe
Adamant.
down my...
Remember Adamant?
Wow. Aye.
Prince Charming.
Prince Charming.
I don't know. Way before that. You like?
Mate, you are like two guys off the game. They're in the pub, look. Amazing.
Did we didn't
Have you
have
ever
been
asked him?
that date, did we?
No.
Why did you get there? What was the reason behind this? Have you explained it before on here?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Talk about it, maybe.
My cousin was... My cousin is a hairdresser. She was...
She nice.
Fuck. Is she still in business?
She was dyeing her boyfriend, her husband, her boyfriend at the time's hair. And he was getting the white one because Beckham had it.
Right.
I was like, fuck it, just stay mine.
Do you think that played
I'll get
a
it.
part in you having that
No.
baldiness?
Nah.
Right, because I bleached my hair when I was young, I know. Remember Ian Redford, his missus had a hairdresser but up fucking the West End, and I went there and I used to dye my hair blonde way back in the day, and that's how I blame that for
If
that.
it was, it'd just be right up there, wouldn't it? I'd have a
But-
reverse
aye,
mullet. I'd be able to just
Aye.
fold it out.
Baldiness.
Do you have a baldness?
Aye, baldiness.
Do you ever dye there?
Do I dye my hair? Fuck, I have an advert for Just for Men.
Do you had a hair
Yeah.
transplant?
Honestly, but no, the worst of
Aye,
it,
but
dyeing your hair.
it was
See,
the wash it, showering ones you'd use.
aye, but see, sometimes you would go and you would forget, because it was maybe a wee bit dark in the house. Big fucking one. Big royal orbis.
You're going to stop dyeing his hair.
See, to be honest, see when you were going out and you got all dressed up, 2 pints later you couldn't give a fuck. What, didn't you know? But you couldn't, you get all dressed up, not. What's the point? When 2 pints later, you couldn't, you're fucking...
I know.
You want
all
to-
that Did you? Have you ever dyed your
What's
hair?
the point?
No.
Oh, dyes your hair, right?
What about you?
Yeah.
Blonde,
You're
blonde, long
I was
locks
blonde
when
in,
you
I was
were
blonde in, I was blonde in.
young. Looked like an 80s.
What's your real colour?
It looked like...
Pat Sharp or something.
Yeah.
Sorry, what you said?
No,
Pat Sharp. Did you? So you were saying you had your hair dyed, and when you were riding, it would run down your head.
Oh, mate, honestly.
When you're riding? No,
The sweat and all that. No.
I've got a mate who used to go to dancing like that, and he used to do that, his hair,
Brace hair.
and it'd be fucking, the dye would all be running down, and you're like, come on, fuck's sake, big fella.
Got a baby light.
Your hair's better like that than when
Aye,
you used to dye it.
Oh, I was dreadful.
Miles
One.
better.
Aye.
You wouldn't
No,
have
no,
your hair's good.
One of the ones that everybody would talk behind you, but you knew it, seen you walked into the press rooms and all that. All right, that's how you do it. See the money you were 2 yards back below.
Who's a notorious person for that?
Oh, no.
Gordon Smith.
Red wine man.
You ever dye your hair?
blonde. Blonde. When I went to
Who done it?
Ron Stewart, wasn't it Ron Stewart?
Ron Stewart.
Ron Stewart. You get called Ron Stewart. He done it.
No, there's a barber called Ron Stewart.
I do remember Ron That's Stewart, and he
eh?
gave my brother a squint mohawk with the Beckham. And he couldn't look terrible, but it was wee Ron Stewart, aye. But my hair was blonde. Was it when I was in Amsterdam? My hair was blonde. I dyed my hair, shaved it off, and went for a blonde, sort of blonde
Aye.
baldy
Why was
with a
that?
snapback and with diamond earrings in.
Why did you think?
Wait a minute. You
Neymar-
shaved it
Neymar
so it was a
made
blonde
that.
buzz and put a hat on.
Aye, but you could, I suppose, but I had to snap it back to me and then
Oh,
put 2
right.
diamond earrings in. That's a Charlie Nick, wasn't it? The Mo Johnson.
you go,
He was
aye.
a redhead, but he went blonde, didn't he? There was a few others.
Stupid.
So when you look back
The
at that,
feather cut
oh,
type. Remember the feather cut?
Didn't you, mate?
No,
I, like, people like, fuck's sake. What were you thinking? I don't know, age. I was 19, 20. And I was doing I can't remember what it was for. I was doing I remember doing it, but I don't know why I was doing it.
That was Motherwell
Just
days.
stick that. I think so, aye.
Do you keep it for long? I never
Aye,
remember
yeah,
your
played
hair like that.
Your ponytail as well, wasn't it?
I had that for a full season.
Your rat tail.
Aye.
Did you get stick when you played? No?
Couldn't give a fuck.
Did you know?
How many did you do in Amsterdam?
Windies.
How many Wendy's did you put in? How many Wendy's did you put in?
Many
I
did
got
you?
those right.
Aye, when your face stick to?
How many Wendy's did you put in?
Right, any annoying you this week?
That's not bad, actually.
Any annoying you this week?
Well, something will not annoy you.
Mate,
You
having
went
an-
on it.
I'm so calm.
That's it.
But yesterday it's because it's the time of season. Went in for a Guinness yesterday
so did I.
in the horseshoe bar. Lovely, mate.
I was in the tune, I didn't meet you.
I was in the horseshoe around about.
Anytime you're in a tune, text me, I'll come meet
I
you.
was going to meet my old kind of gaffer. Anyway, I was on the way to the train station, and I thought I'll go in, and I'd had a couple, and then I just said to there's two wee old women kind of working in there, lovely, and I just says, can I have another pint of Guinness? And she gave us a pint of best. Right, I know, and I wasn't going to drink it, and I didn't have the heart to say to her. And when the guy come in, I caught his eye, and I says, listen, he gave me the wrong pint. I says, give that to somebody, and I says, can I order a Guinness? And he went, no, not at all. He says, he took the best away, gave me the Guinness, and I says, here, there's the money to make up for it, because it's a wee bit dearer. And I'm like, no, I'm so brand new, but it
So
was a
old
wee...
people.
So, no,
Old people
just
get
give
things
you the
wrong.
wrong pint. How can you... Wait, how does Guinness and bet... Where does that kind of...
Tie in.
She's been away.
I got a bottle of stout
been
yesterday in the Ivy, mate, and it was. I went, can I get a Guinness? She went, we didn't do Guinness. And I went, well, have you got something close to it? I went, got a bottle that's just like Guinness.
No.
It's no.
Stout's an old...
Fucking horrible.
Sweetheart stout.
Sweetheart
Remember
stout,
the
that's
sweetheart
right, away
stout?
back in the...
Oh, aye, we were
that's the
fucking
days,
new
aye.
days.
New year and all that.
Ford and Greg, innit? We got a letter through for Ford and Greg.
You and Andy's house was the biggest, mate, destroying his cupboards for food. I've never seen anybody eat like this.
We've always been like that since kids. So if you're in somebody's house, you go through their fridge and cupboards now.
No, but we ordered
No,
a
you got the stair first.
No, that.
Go through their drawers. Do you know what they've got? Hundreds of sauces, condiments. Full top, I found quite strange. Full top shelf with sauces and condiments. I would never waste that much fridge space on sauces.
Aye,
My sauce would be in the doors.
We ordered a full Chinese.
I was fucking hungry.
Do you know what I mean? So we've ate it, Chinese, and then he got about the fridge, the
Just help
cupboards.
yourself.
Aye, didn't even ask.
What were you looking for?
I know
in
that
the
Andy'd
fridge?
be fine.
What were you
wasn't he?
specifically looking for in that fridge?
Like
Was
cold meat or something.
Something like that?
A wee bit of cold meat or
He
something. I
just
thought
said
they'd
he
have the good
wasn't.
stuff.
He wasn't happy.
Andy wasn't happy.
Was he not?
No.
Did
Said
he
it
used
yesterday.
to
Never
be
said that.
Was he not?
No, he said it to him.
Did he?
Aye.
I said it yesterday.
Message me, I know.
Do you know what they have as well?
Was it all healthy?
It was all, see
Was it?
their chocolate buttons, it was like
Right.
90% cocoa chocolate buttons.
Was it?
The health.
Fuck off.
healthy.
Healthy, very healthy.
Where was
Okay.
Andy's stuff, though?
What's up?
He doesn't eat like that, does he?
No, mate, Andy, I can't believe what Andy eats.
That's
We
amazing,
go
isn't
for
it?
breakfast and he has a full fry up on a Friday.
Good man. That's happy days.
I think.
Does he get wine and all that and beers on his fridge?
Nah.
Like, no, is there nothing like
Nah,
that?
there was no. Because I wouldn't have minded a wee glass of wine with my Chinese.
So, mate,
Aye, couldn't get it in
How
for
good's
a
the fat?
tactics board.
It's fat, beautiful.
that's incredible.
Mini tactics
What do you
board.
feel of this? People who take their shoes off, right, and they've got the most bogging socks you've ever seen
Oh,
in your
mate,
life,
I'm
and he sticks
guilty.
them, and he
I'm
sticks
guilty.
them on somebody else's couch. I was like, get your feet up
You
his
still
couch.
get, see before you came in, I had my feet up like I was sitting there like that, but I could see it, Andy went like that, as if, what the fuck is he doing?
Mate, get your feet, get your socks out.
My socks in
I
the
was
I
great.
don't like that.
Oh,
No, I don't like that. See, if that was my house, I'd be like, mate,
It's
get your feet
more
off my couch.
Like my feeling, I'd hate that.
Young ones
can
do
see
that,
you-
but they just come in and they put their feet right up. They even fucking sprawl out and all that.
do you make people
quite-
take their shoes off at the door?
No, I don't. But I get it's a wee bit of respect, innit?
I
You
always
walk
take my
in,
shoes
always,
off
aye, that's
anywhere.
nice, but it makes
I
it
think if
time
you
I
go in
just go,
somewhere
no.
and they've got their shoes off, you take the shoes
Aye.
off. If
Wee
they've
bit
got
of
their shoes
respect,
on,
innit? Aye.
still say, I'll take my shoes off.
See, when I went to your bit, I never even...
Your bit. See, when I went to
Nah,
your
you
bit, remember you were
just-
13, you used to say,
Aye.
I'm coming to your bit.
But
Your
I
bit.
just walked in, I never even thought about that. That's terrible.
I'm going to say,
But
I'm going to say now, even if
But you
your
should-
shoes had dog shit all over them, I'd rather you
Oh.
kept your shoes on.
Well, yeah,
Oh, he's
These socks will hurt me, mate. With the football socks.
They were like training, like the ones with the grip on them.
What's the thing with the socks you get
Grip
now
socks?
that actually tells you what's the right one and what's the left one?
Right and
What's
left.
that all about?
R&L.
What is that all about?
I know it's annoying when you've got two of
What's the
them, 2 hours in it.
difference? The L's the same on the
The left.
The right is.
I know, the shape of the
same.
socks is different.
What do you mean the
The left,
L's on
see
the
if you
same
were
as the right?
accidentally, you can't be you're in the morning, you put the left on the right. It's just the same. There's no difference. What's
You
the
change
point?
it. See if you put the left on the right and you
no.
see it says L,
I
you
would
change
do-
it. That's
no,
all
I
that.
would.
I would
No.
change it.
So would I,
Aye,
mate.
it would be my not. Aye, because I'd be walking about thinking about it.
But do you put 2 odd socks on?
Never.
No.
I would do my head.
Mate, no, I've got a terrible habit now and I shouldn't. see when I get in and I take my socks off, I just roll them up. Sometimes I just fucking
Just
roll
lob
them back in the same drawer.
Oh, you bogging bastard. No, didn't you make a face? I know for a fact you went
How many days in a row? Because he does it fair few.
I get it, my knickers
It
as well.
depends where you've been. Depends where you've been. Depends where you've been.
Yeah, brilliant. Oh, listen,
If you're a wee short journey into the Clyde today, you're wee bit. You're gonna get sweaty.
100%.
Oh, you're a bogging.
You can
No.
get them next day.
Aye.
You got to wear out them.
100%.
Aye. Innit?
Yeah,
aye.
Can I get that?
Socks are like £3 a pack. Just buy me a socks.
I don't
It's
know.
the washing. He's no
it's
what to do.
mate, I can't be fucked with that.
I don't mind
Well-
putting a wash on.
What about your scans? What is it? Is that?
Scan.
Your scans in a day.
He just said it.
Your scans in a day.
I don't.
Oh, depends on the boxers. Depends on the boxers. Depends
Right.
If it's a
you've-
good one.
No, it depends what you've been doing in them.
Aye, and if you've not eaten that night, you can get a wee wear out them the next day, can't you? You know what I mean?
That's horrendous.
Yeah.
How-
No, I wouldn't do that. No, with the old scants, pants, whatever you call them. Aye. The socks.
No,
I
would be
get
I'm
the
the same
socks.
as you.
I get the socks. I get that. I
See,
get-
when you're a wee guy, do you ever have anybody that came in your house? My mate's got my wee boy's got a mate that comes in my house and the first thing he does is opens the fridge and then he'll go into the crisp store and he'll come
bastard.
through
I don't like
and he'll go like that. You don't got any crisps?
You bastard.
I know, but I like
I
it.
quite like
Do you
it.
like
That's
that?
the type of boy I was, you know?
No, I wouldn't.
Nah,
do that.
no,
we
no,
were
I wouldn't
always
do
in
that.
each other's fridges.
Where's your manners?
You can't walk into somebody's house and go straight.
No.
That's what I do. I love
You
checking
could be
people's
asked, can I
fridges.
get a drink or something? Then you, I help
Is that
yourself.
the first place you would go, fridge?
Fridge I had
You
somebody's
want
house.
this
Is
the
it-
whole
do-
house?
I done it to Jamie Carragher, mate. Checked his fridge.
He was like, who the
I'm
fuck?
obsessed with what's in people's houses.
Were you in his house?
Me and him interviewed him in his house, checked his fridge.
Oh,
Eh?
hey, that's
Fucking
some,
stacked.
that's some gaffy.
Stacked. What a
Was it?
gaff.
Plenty of beers.
Was it?
Hundreds of beers, didn't he?
His wee dad was there as well.
Dad gave us
Great
beers,
wee
didn't he?
guy.
Bet you've got a good fridge.
Depends.
Mm-hmm.
It depends.
Chef
It
McFadden.
I know.
depends.
Because your veins will
Some days I've not got time to. I don't do a weekly shop.
Just go day to day.
Shop as I go, aye.
We need to do the thing. What's the thing? It's
Come down with me.
Come down with me. We need to do that, mate. That would be incredible.
How do you define a good fridge? I always go on the cold meat. See if it's like fucking
Right.
specially selected cold meat. I think it's a good fridge.
Cool, mate. I'd probably go in the wine and champagne.
Aye.
Who's got wine and champagne in their fridge and normal beer?
Fucking Jamie Carragher, I bet.
He does. He's caked. Anything else she's gone?
something for a wee quick fix, a wee rices and all that. Just you.
Wee Muller rices and that. Yogurts is a big one in the fridge.
That's
Do you take the wee custards?
everything.
Well,
I like
there's a good
for it.
thing.
Oh.
We need to talk about this.
Because the
Sorry.
Waynes love it and all that, and I love it as well.
Right,
So
hot
just
or
when you're a wee
cold?
bit.
This is it. No, so we'll dispute arguing this on Monday. Sticky toffee pudding hot. Is your custard cold
Oh,
or
it's
hot?
hot every day of the
Yes,
week, man.
the
custard's hot.
Every day of the week,
You want
man.
that contrast? Come
No,
on, cold.
Now, this is a guy that does cook and knows a wee bit. What are you going for?
I would probably have cold,
Yes, James.
but I'm
Dad's in the food
not
industry.
as angry as what he would be having hot.
Chippy. Oh, he's talking a chippy.
no,
He's saying your dad's not in the food industry 'cause he's got a chippy.
No, I'm meaning you can't say that with a dessert.
No, he's not anymore.
No, I'm just
No,
saying
he's
he's
not
fucking.
Cold with hot. It's a contrast, isn't it?
I bet
It's got to be
You
cold.
didn't get your ice cream hot over your sticky toffee pudding, do you?
No, but
You didn't say, can you
that's
warm the
meant-
ice cream up?
That's,
It's
no, but that's
comfort food.
meant to be cold.
It's comfort.
So it's
Like,
custard.
you can't have hot ice cream, it's just cream then.
It's comfort food.
But have you got the option of a hot cream or cold ice cream with your sticky toffee pudding? What you think?
I would maybe take just cream.
So your argument's void against
It's
the
not.
custard.
No,
That's
hot. It's got to be hot. It's comfort.
Ice cream and custard are different. things.
Comfortable. That's what you.
Comfortable.
I've been used to that all my days. So
You've been
I,
used to
don't,
what?
I actually don't know. I don't know. The next time I
used
have
to
it,
give the Waynes that. See at lunchtime, I used to give them
Your Waynes are just anything.
my Waynes.
Alright.
Fuck's sakes, when they come
she
in.
was doing it at school.
It was a big fuck off muffin and hot custard, and that was a lunch.
Mate,
And they
how
loved
good
it.
was that?
And
How
I
good
bet the
was
muffin was cold.
Aye, I get your point. I get your point. I get
The
your
muffin
point.
would have been cold. Hot and hot's nuts.
But why do you get so angry about it?
I know.
Aye, it's just a preference.
Hot and hot.
Hot and hot's nuts for me.
No.
These muscle.
So would you have your chips cold if you had a
muffins were
curry?
massive.
I'd have my sauce cold with my hot chips.
No, even your
Exactly.
curry.
Shut
up.
Curry sauce. Curry sauce maybe cold.
Hot and hot. Tomato ketchup cold with your hot chips.
Aye, but that's meant to be
Contrast.
cold. It's supposed to be
can't
cold. Custard can be hot or cold.
You took this
It's
too
whatever you prefer.
far, mate. Okay?
He's gone. He's gone. He's done it. He's done it.
8 years when we wait for this.
Anything else annoying you?
Aye.
No, none annoys you.
No.
The gym's annoying you, Pete, on your machines, double when you're doing double set.
Oh, that does your head in.
I should have got an honorary degree, and my ex-boss, who's kind of going to be my new boss, was fucking scoffing at me, laughing. He should have, until I produced evidence that my work with the red card, I was going to get an honorary degree, so a doctorate, so I was going to become a doctor.
Dr.
Dr. Ferguson, does that know?
Got a good ring at it.
So, and he was laughing at me until I produced the evidence. I phoned Carol, says, can you find that?
What happened?
It was COVID come in, and then it all get. And Annie Lennox was going to give me it. Annie Lennox.
way.
Annie Lennox, there you go.
I would
I love
I would
that.
love to
How
come
good's
out
that?
an Annie Lennox song.
Cause it feels just like I'm walking on broken. Walking on, walking
I didn't quite get that.
I know.
I
Like your whole day's starting to start when
He's a bit like Annie Lennox.
By the way,
Have you look?
There you
Have
go.
you look at?
I'd like to know who your new boss is.
Big Billy.
Billy,
Big Billy, I was surprised.
Big
Billy
Billy.
Singh. Billy Singh. I'm got. No, it's that I'm thinking again back to the red card and getting into the school, getting into the prison. So, and he was laughing. He was fucking howling with laughter. Yes, and I'm going like, "Are you laughing at you, bam?" I says, I was getting that. So I had to produce the evidence. So there you go,
Good, Dr. Ferguson.
Dr. Ferguson.
Had any wins since you've been away?
Can't remember.
Stephen
mate.
Thompson.
No. Great
He's
time,
a
the big
hero.
Tom.
He's a legend.
Great time, the big Tom.
He's lost a bit of weight, and he looked dead when he was on.
He's got.
Is he alright?
Aye. Just doesn't eat a lot of food.
Does he know?
He's not a
Do
big
you know?
eater,
See him? He looks so thin. I was like, that was a wee bit.
He eats for necessity. Doesn't eat because he enjoys it.
Grazes.
Was he, huh?
That's bizarre.
He just eats.
What a
3
great
meals
way to
day.
be, innit? Huh?
Just eats 3 meals a day.
So
no
he just
snacking.
eats to stay alive.
No snacking.
He loves a drink, doesn't he?
Aye, he likes
He
it.
loves a drink.
What do you mean he doesn't eat
He
any
just-
chocolate crisps?
No, not really. He'll maybe have some sweeties on when a game's on.
Yeah,
Like
energy.
Just the game,
jelly
yeah.
sweets. Or like when.
But before he goes on sports scenes, that what he does? Is that what he's?
Do you know he makes cat noises just before sports scenes?
That's right. Meow, isn't it?
Meows, huh?
Dog noises and that.
What is the
Do you
reason
pet him
behind
and
that?
all that? Do you pet him?
Do you pet him? Like he's shite up.
Well, there's a reason for it. You need to ask him, mate. That's one for him. You need to ask him.
Does he piss
Yes,
with
we
one
get-
leg up there?
He squats down.
I'm just going for a shit.
Do you pick it up after him and all that?
Johnny
You get a wee
Sunderland
doggy
picks it
bag
up,
out. He picks it up.
Faddy's run behind.
Johnny Sunderland picks up his gum. Right, because we're at the podcast of the people.
Fire the day, man.
He's flying just now. mate, yes. He's
Yeah,
really
you can
good.
tell.
Nah,
You
man.
can tell. Look at his
calm.
face. He's glowing.
And he apologised. I did have 5 or 6 on Monday and I completely forgot. Here's a pet peeve, by the way. You're just back for travelling, so you could tell us. Sitting in the middle seat of an aeroplane and the people beside you use both the armrests.
Oh, mate.
Right,
That's
so who's the
fucking
middle?
torture.
Aye.
So if you're in the middle and 2 people,
worst.
they should never be using the armrest because
I
they've
don't
got
sit
their
in
own
the
on the outside.
No.
I
Never.
can't sit in the middle.
The middle's
Can't
the
I hate it.
Where'd you go? Aisle.
I'll.
One day or
Do you
aisle.
No, I can't.
Depends how long the flight is.
Never ever
You're in
sit
and
in
out.
the middle of
Yeah,
an
aisle's a
aeroplane,
good
never.
one to be.
But what about when you're sitting in the window of the aisle and the person in the middle's using both armrests?
I think that's acceptable. for
Why?
me. Because you've already got your own one on that side.
Aye.
And I just think because you're in the middle, you've been fucked, you deserve it too.
No, you've not been fucked. You've not picked your seat. You've
I know,
not
but
been
I
fucked.
think
You
you-
deserve
Aye.
to sit in the middle like that.
Do you not think something worse is when the person in front puts their seat back?
Oh, that's the fucking worst thing ever.
Mate, that's fucking air rage. I was going to say road rage, but that's air rage.
You could
innit?
just do that.
I know, exactly. Just
My
go-
dad
go-
just bumps him up.
Does he?
Who does?
My
I
dad.
love watching that. See when you can see somebody's fighting like that.
Get up. Size of me. Get up.
We came back from Barcelona. I like to go in the aisle and speak to the air hostesses walking up and down.
Aye.
And literally put it on a plate for him to ask an air hostess out, and he fucking shat himself.
But he goes, on you go. And it's me and the woman standing at each other. You see how awkward that can be. when you're watching it to us, I fucking folded.
Did you?
Oh,
Oh yeah, she was basically telling me she quite liked it. All you had to do was go up and ask her out. And
I know, shit myself.
Aye,
The
but
full plane were involved as well, though, weren't they?
Aye,
They were all
too
involved.
everyone was in
Too
on it.
much
And her
pressure.
ex-boyfriend was on the plane.
Nah, too much
Remember
pressure.
that?
And he was eyeballing me.
Too
He's
much
like,
pressure.
that's far
You
too
need to
much.
stop doing that to him.
Aye, that fucking
Try to
far
get
too
him.
much.
Aye, well,
Something,
getting this
She must
quiet.
have been. She must have been a looker. Eh?
She was. She's a darling. Fuck's sake, you're a darling.
I'm alright, Paul.
Right, we've got two more quickly. Michael Koreshi. All right, mate, one for the pet peeves. These busy bastards that go for coffee and lunch straight after being for a run. Sitting in your Sabies today in a group of 5, come bouncing in straight from being running, faces all red, sweating, stinking, sitting down to go for lunch. Go home and have a shower first, for fuck's sake. That behaviour is rife in the West End.
Aye, there's an arrogance in about runners that this is a big kind of go there running and they meet for a coffee out it and they swagger in as if they own the coffee shop. Go and clean yourself up.
I don't know, man.
I disagree.
No, I just,
Please disagree.
I've not got time to go for a shower. I'm going for a coffee, then I'm going to get changed and going somewhere.
I used to do a lot of cycling, and I would stop. Say you would do 15 miles. You stop, you get in and sit and have a coffee, a cake, or whatever.
Oh, did he wash
But you need that, but that's not it.
Then you would change your gear
need that.
back on the
What I
bike. and away again.
don't get is people that have a coffee and they walk about with it. Down Strathy. They walk round, they get a cut and they walk round Strathy Park.
Well, she might
They can sit down and drink it.
I get what you're saying. You're
Time.
having a
Just
wee-
sit and chill. Walking and
I don't think you can walk and drink, is it? You need to stop, drink, and then walk
sit
again, don't you?
Let's try we used to. You can't walk
I can't
and
walk
drink.
and drink.
I don't
Hold
get
on,
that, but
hold
if
on,
you're
hold
having a nice coffee, sit down and enjoy it. Like you do now.
I would walk
Walking
that
about
coffee.
the...
Soda.
Aye.
Isn't it? Nah.
Different.
I need
I'm
And I
gonna
don't
say
need to
this.
stop to drink it.
You could just keep walking.
Well, what I'm saying
I've got, sorry mate,
were the runners, did they clean the seats after they leave?
well see in the gym mate,
Aye.
I've got a
Well, there
meathead,
you
I
go.
didn't know what to say because if he watches this,
Oh,
I'm
he
a
wa-
fucking
You're leaving
friend,
that gym
man.
anyway, so you're
He's a
fine.
meathead, I'm
Big
leaving.
guy. A big
Big guy, right, fucking huge, and he sweats like fuck, and he goes on machines mate and
Does he know it?
doesn't wipe it after.
Nah, see that, mate.
Manky bastard.
Call it.
I'll fucking call it Manky bastard.
Mate.
It's my pet hate.
Do you come up the gym with us and call him out?
Manky bastard.
Right. Listen, you're no rank because you were.
I'm right. I'm right.
What? I tell you, pet peeve, I seen it the other day there and I stand looking. Why do guys, is it cool, get into a gym, right, work out with their hoodies up?
Oh mate, I get that.
Why-
That drives me mad.
Why do
It's a
people
fashion
do that?
show, isn't it? For
Aye,
them?
that's that cool. Aye.
What is that all about?
Right, we've got one more for Jamie Mitchell, and it was good because it was relevant to this week. So, Jamie Mitchell, Michael, sorry, I don't know what that is. Pet peeve for next week, double barrel names in general. If your wife doesn't want to take your surname, she can do one. But the commentators repeatedly saying, Ben, Gannon, Doak, get to fuck, man. Pick a surname and stick to it. Jamie, the high B, and Wrexham.
Totally disagree.
Come on, Faddy.
That's his name.
That's his name. Aye.
Would you want me to no call him by his name? He's
Oh, is it you,
he's
Jamie? It's you, he's thinking
It
that.
will be, but that
Yeah.
look, it's hard because
I never
he's
got
not come through with that.
Aye.
He's said this summer I want to be known as Gannon Doak.
That no respect to
Of course it is.
family,
That's
whatever
not to do
side.
with-
Aye, that's
He's got 2
fair
points there. There's
enough. That's fair enough.
taking if they're not married, both names or whatever. But the other point is if a guy isn't strong enough to say to his wife that no, it's you take my name. There's 2 points to that.
I wouldn't bother if my wife would know how to take my name.
She hasn't.
No, no, she's not even.
Wait, don't you like him? Fucking
Bye, mate.
fuck him, by the way. We should have got that. We should have really
that quick enough. Aye.
Hey, buddy, anyway, alright?
Sorry.
Fucking hell, man.
Right, on it,
Okay, SBK.
Yay.
This weekend, SBK are offering a 25% bet builder boost on any Scottish Premiership match. That is an unbelievable offer, isn't it? Basically, some of the matches there. So just head over to the promotions page and opt in before placing your builder.
Which game will you pick? Stand at fixtures for a bet builder this week, lads.
Oh, Killie Celtic would be, I think that's a cracker.
Top ones, aren't they? Good games.
Kelly Celtic, you'll be a cracker. You don't come on at 10 minutes.
First game that came into my heat.
Right.
Rangers Hearts.
Rangers Hearts would be fiery. wouldn't it?
Hibs done
Aberdeen
it.
Livi.
Hibs United, yeah.
Aberdeen Livi. Big game, innit? Massive
Aye.
game, I know. It is.
Wouldn't have watched it if you paid us, mate.
Aye, it's a big
Would you?
game.
Do you like that? Would you like that?
Aye.
T&Cs apply. 18 plus. Please gamble responsibly.
Right, Scotland, positive start the World Cup qualifying campaign, Paul, wasn't it? 4 points, 2 away games. Paddy, you were there for both. What's your thoughts?
Good. You're taking 4 points before a ball was kicked. And I know some people are saying, oh, I feel that we should have went for it against Denmark, but I think we had better chances than them. We never took them, but you take a draw all day long away in Denmark. And then that game Monday against Belarus.
How many fans was there?
Horrible.
It was so weird.
Fans.
I know I've done it. Kind of grand.
Have you read it there? Look?
No fans.
Can't offend.
You mind, Sam?
I'm actually like,
You are a Scottish.
He walks with his pint, no a coffee. Anyway, having no fans, it was weird. I know we'd done it through COVID and that was bad enough, but that was so weird. But again, 2-0, could have been more. You've got to be happy. You have to be happy. I think, especially the performance levels against Denmark, for me, for everybody, was outstanding.
What was your thoughts on it? People are saying that they maybe felt even at half time they could have went for it a wee bit more second half.
No, I think you respect who you're up against, and they're a good side.
But so we've got good players as well.
Aye, I know, but no, I just think he had the game plan, he set out, and the guys carried it out to an absolute T. So they did come away with a clean sheet. They did.
The one that's across for
because I thought that as
London.
well.
If he hits it first time or steps forward,
Christie puts in a great ball. Christie, the one that he's kind of, it's a wee half chance in outside. You expect him maybe to hit the target.
Paddy, you're hitting that first time.
Aye.
All day long, mate.
Yeah.
You are hitting that first
I'll
time.
tell you what, you're noting what he does.
Aye.
And it's maybe because he's not playing every week, and that then people can say whatever they want about that. His all-round play I thought was very good. He held it up well. He won his headers when he had to. That one for me, whatever you do, if you're not hitting it first time, you take the touch forward because the defender's coming that way. You take it beyond them, and then you get your shot away. But he lets it come across, and the defender's momentum's to come across.
What is that tired? Is that tiredness physically or mentally? Is it a bit of both? Is he maybe he's no kind of
in the practice he played.
Decision
making?
Doesn't tiredness and mentally doesn't come into that. It's decision making, and it comes in a split second.
But it looked as if he was struggling a wee bit late on.
I know. But do you know there was two big things. What
would you say? Do you say hit it first time?
Oh, I
thought maybe take it across him.
Nah, I'd hit that first time. Yeah, all day long. I thought the two big shouts were. Everybody looked at the starting lineup. Nobody picked that, did they? Nobody picked a formation. To go 2 up top away to Denmark, I thought it was a great move. I really did. Hanley coming back in there was brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
And was excellent beside him.
Yeah.
Because he's played in his fucking right position.
In the right centre back.
I agree with you.
Hickey looks different gravy, doesn't he?
Hickey, what a difference he makes.
What a player he is.
So good.
Even for right back, the difference he makes. Getting out tight areas.
But not even on the ball. See, off the ball, like knowing how to get in tight because you need to cover the man there and being aware what's behind you and defending the two people at the same time. Just, he was excellent.
That's how well we done because you're not alone. A lot of people said, I think we should have went for it. You sat that game and you say, I'll give you a point now. You'd say, right, shake your hands, let's go. Get a showering up the road, wouldn't you?
What do you mean by go for it? Because
we get
the second half, I thought we started bright. We were more on the front foot. They never really tested gun and goal. The chance they had was offside.
Because we didn't give them any encouragement, and you didn't want to give them any encouragement. We're going for it. So, because they were frustrated, they were finding it hard.
And then they go and smash Greece 3-0, who was there a good
I know. Can I be a wee bit negative?
Oh,
aye. My concern first game was the goalkeeper. I thought he came just by the punch. It was like I know he's the third choice doing it for us, and he's not got a lot of game time. But
who else he put it into?
I know, mate. But
he looked better the second one. No, because he was busier, but he looked more confident.
Maybe.
And the decision to either come and punch or catch, he done it. They never had loads to do.
Could that be because, shoot me down the front, because it was no fans? Then you maybe it's a different game. You're maybe kind of a wee bit more relaxed in that respect. I don't know.
It could be that he was obviously come in. He was number one. Then he lost his place, made a couple of mistakes in some big games, then he's not playing, and it's a massive game.
That's a totally different game, the second game.
Just a wee bit more confidence.
Whatever way you look at it,
it's terrible.
We need to pick up, Scott, need to pick up their home performances. because I know they got to that point away and people are saying it's a great point away, it's almost like we're going to win at home. The home performances recently haven't been good enough, so they need to make sure.
Why do you think that is? Because they've got men at the bottom.
I don't know, but I just think this time around they're so much better with 4 at the back. I think after that performance in the Euros were poor, they went to a 4 after that, and they seemed so much better. And then when Tierney came back in, they went back to that 5 at the back. Again, I didn't like it, and then I think they've looked better again. But do you know the most amazing thing for me was Lewis playing the 2 games? He was.
Brilliant. Go on, Lewis.
But it's in because what Faddy just says there about Hickey without the ball, because I think that's what a lot of people maybe don't notice that. That's where Lewis is really good without the ball. He sniffs danger quite quickly. It's kind of natural in his game.
He was the only really. I know they all put a shift in, but he was the one, that, and especially in the middle, that was right. Your job's to make sure you cover and defend, but be that
and he
more defensive.
He quite enjoys that as well.
Smashing people down.
And he gets smashed himself and all. But see the one we playing in with McTominay, because he knows McTominay's strength is getting in, hitting the box. So he knows that, and he'll just fill in the wee gaps, but he doesn't mind that. That's something that he, believe it or not, enjoys. I know you look at when he first went to Italy under Motta and he was playing that Vance role and he enjoyed that and he scored some goals. But I think that's his strength. Sometimes he keeps the ball well. It's not an issue. It's always been a strength of his anyway. But I think even more of a strength is what he does without the ball. Because it just at times, it's like, I don't know, he just sniffs, he's going to get it. I'm fucking there. I'm going to nullify.
When did they know he was playing?
Oh, they did again.
Oh, was it today?
They did again. Well, to be honest,
he doesn't get told anything because he tells people.
Yeah, no. But do you want to know something? I don't text him the day I get. It's fucking. He's got enough on his plate. He's fucking 26. He's been in the game.
He's in there though, isn't he? That's him in there. I know you can't say that's him. And look, the amount of times he's turned up and no got on. I've got on for 5 minutes of the 2 games and still turned up. That's him. He's in the team now for me.
Were you nervous still?
Yeah, you always get nervous, of course. Even
you greet him.
Any boy.
You greet him now.
No, see the calmness I had last week. That went right out. That went right out the window. With that tackle and the Belarus, and that guy fucking wanted them.
By the way, look, it was worse live. It was worse live. I knew he wasn't winning the ball.
I know that. Fucking.
And it was.
He tried to do him, didn't he? So what goes around comes around, and it's like. But
you'll be waiting for him when he comes.
But do you want to know the good thing is? And the good thing is because in our day, right? We'll go back to the Jack and Victor days. There would be a bit of revenge there. You would be fucking hunting them. You would be waiting for a moment to fucking, I'm going to get him back. But he wasn't. He just went, no, I'll stick to the game plan. I'll just go about my business. And that's the professionalism. That's how you can trust them. You wouldn't be able to. In our day, it was different. It was. I hope you're going to back me up here.
Somebody else would do it.
No, he wouldn't. You in the head. You're a shite
You'd
bag.
be kicking guys that kicked him.
Oh, aye. I would need somebody to do it for me.
So does he stick with this team? Like Slaney said, is it a different game at home? Do you play Hanley again if you're going to have a wee bit more of the ball? Or does he change that? If Tierney does he put him?
I know he said after the game that he's put McKenna in because they're going to have more of the ball and they're going to give you a better balance, which I agree with. But I think it was more because I'm sure the Greece playoff, we put in a brilliant performance away in Greece and we asked the same players to go and do it again. And there was a bit of tiredness and a bit of fatigue and the performance levels then dropped. So I think it was a wee bit of, right, he's done his job in that game. It's to bring somebody else in who can offer something a wee bit different, being left footed and being able to step out. But I think when it comes to the Greece game, I think Hanley comes back in. Because he was
I agree with that. Because first and foremost, clean sheet. You've got enough in front.
Well, they got beat 3-0 last time for Greece, didn't they? So that's important.
A clean sheet would. But it'll be interesting. Obviously at home.
It'll go 2 up.
Gannon Doak will come back in.
Gannon Doak.
I would imagine
he's unreal.
Yeah, he's a superstar, isn't he? How exciting!
Just how he receives the ball.
Can I have a
decision making is ridiculous.
Just want the end product as well. That wee final fucking part of the jigsaw. In terms of that. I know.
That'll come.
But he's not. He's not.
But that's me being.
Yeah, of course.
I agree with you. But I think how he
takes you up
how he receives it. He's not just. He's so two-footed. How he controls it.
And he attracts people to him, doesn't he? So they need to come out. They feel.
But I can't believe they never gave him it more.
And that's
Just game.
All the time, mate. That's what I was
And
at.
that's what
You said that.
that's my advice would be to some of that midfield. Simple, innit?
Aye.
Give the ball.
So if he comes back in, Faddy, if he comes back in, we go one up top again.
Aye. I think it'll be the two in the middle.
Yeah.
Somebody beside
Then the
Lewis,
three.
whether it's Billy or drop McGinn in, put Christie wide, McTominay off, Shea Adams probably, and McGinn on the left or right. I think it'll, and Hickey back to right back. I think that's
Did you
the way
mention
forward.
Gilmore?
Gilmore or aye, probably it'll be Gilmore or McGinn. But we know we prefer John McGinn further forward. But I think it'll be back to
Right, one
43.
up.
More confident we'll get a result against Greece this time.
aye.
Like you said, the factors last time, the fact they played them away first.
Good, it's a quick turnaround as
Yeah.
well. And
Plus,
I
plus
quite
what
like
it
that.
means.
Yeah.
You know, they've obviously had a great win at the first game, but then they would have been disappointed not to win at home against Denmark. And it gives us a chance to put a wee bit of distance between us and Greece. There's only 4 games left.
Right, you ready? Quick quiz question. Let's see who gets it
Good,
first.
Si.
Name 3 Greek players that have played in the SPL.
Samaras.
Oh, you bastard, that was mine.
1.
Greek.
He's there.
Kyriakos.
Centre half for Rangers.
Kyriakos.
Did
One
I
each.
get?
Winner, this is the winner.
That's good, mate.
Take the marbles out if you're going to answer.
I know.
I know one.
What
Is it
do they
only
play?
3?
Just 3, you just need one more.
Myself, firm.
No.
Oh, it's a Hearts player.
I
It's
think
a Hearts player.
Fisas.
What do you call him?
Fisas.
That's it. There you go. Well
Paddy
done.
takes it.
I teed you up, Faddy.
I know.
Took you right down there, mate.
I
There.
like you, give you assist.
Exactly, thank you.
There you go. What's your thoughts?
I'm so good at quizzes as well, mate.
I beat, and
Yeah,
the people that know us on the live, I'm now 6,
You're
2
you're
off
cheating,
against them.
bastard. You're cheating all the time. constantly cheating.
See if you can get this. Who's made the most SPL appearances for Rangers and Celtic since the SPL started in
SPL.
1998?
Aye, the SPL. Yes.
For Rangers and Celtic.
Yes. Who's
Ah,
the two?
good question.
You know. So we'll go Rangers first. Who do you think?
Very good.
See who can get this.
Who's been?
You
Come
came
on,
up with this,
Delbo, you
you came
must
up with
know
this question,
Is
didn't
it
you?
James
This
Forrest?
question must be asked
Is it
in the lodge
James
every
Forrest
week.
for Celtic?
No.
Aye, Thursday night meetings.
Thursday night meetings, this must be the quiz
I
question.
hate quizzes.
You'd have had it under your peenie.
You thought of this question?
No, James Forrest.
McGregor?
No.
Scott
Scott
Brown.
Yes. And who's the Rangers one?
Did you get this right?
Yes, both.
Alan McGregor?
No.
Barry.
Isn't there?
No. Close. I think he's second.
Oh,
Staring you right in the face.
you're right in the fresh.
Who was there longer?
I forgot the answer.
Rangers. Oh, come on.
I said Barry. Aye, I can't.
He's there now.
He's there now.
Tavernier.
Tav.
Is he?
Oh.
Never miss a game, does he? There you go. Wee bit of knowledge. Right, Paul, we're on to Celtic.
Can't a couple of weeks for the minute. Hell, man.
Did you write that statement?
Oh my God! You'd have thought it was
You
something.
still,
Somebody at me
still
writing
thinking the
it.
same?
No, totally. The last Cooper show I was in disbelief, mate, as the transfer window shut, and that's what happened. We said that they never brought players in, whatever. I thought it was shocking. I really did. But then after that, the mate has come out. Maida wants to leave, but he wanted to leave, and that's not happened. And then the statement.
Right, so here's one, sorry to interrupt.
No, I like it.
See the Maida thing, right? He wanted to leave. Kyogo wanted to leave.
Yeah.
And the reasoning was, I don't want players here.
I don't want to be here. Yeah.
Right, so why is Maida not away?
I know. I agree.
My point isn't to say they should have sold him.
Yeah.
My point is they should have kept Kyogo in January. And I said it at the time, they'll get 10 million, 8 million, 5 million from in the summer. He goes for 10 in January, he moves for 8 in the summer, having no done anything in France. So
Is
that,
Maeda no away because has MD come in and offered big money for him?
I think Brentford wanted him, didn't
Brentford,
they?
aye.
But what sort of money?
I don't know.
Do you know what I
aye,
mean?
but that was my point. So they got 10 million for Kyogo, which for a 30-year-old is good money. But in January, they'd have got the same in the summer. So it was the timing. So they didn't let Maida go, whether it was money or no. But they definitely wouldn't have sold him. No chance.
Maeda?
No chance.
Oh, I
They couldn't
totally
have sold
agree
him.
with you. I think you
couldn't
shut
have.
the gates.
The fans.
Celtic Park, yeah.
If he went.
Aye.
Do you get the best out of players so if you do keep them when they're not to be there?
He's not. He's this
He
season.
doesn't look like he
doesn't
is.
seem like it this season
Aye,
so
but
far.
look, that can be the speculation surrounding, am I going to be here? Am I no?
Depends
I
on the
would
player.
say, yeah, aye.
That depends
get
on
the
the
best
player.
out of them.
What they're like. what their personality's like. That can affect people.
Definitely.
Aye.
Just do
We
what
don't
everybody.
know the guy.
Do what the modern day player does now. I'm not playing. I'm not training.
Aye.
And then you get your move. Look at down south, boy.
Oh, I didn't mean toys out of pram, mate, would you know?
Oh, it's terrible. What's
I have
happening now.
100%.
Oh, devastated.
Terrible.
No,
isn't
no.
it?
Aye, you wouldn't.
Note that. Note if it comes to the point where a decision needs to be made, you're having a conversation, but you're not refusing to train because there's no way back for you then. And I know ultimately he's got his wish, but no, I think that this has definitely affected Maida. But I also think there's a focus on him when they're not playing well.
And I feel
But he's the one that kind of, I'm not saying he's a scapegoat, but he's the one where people notice a bigger drop-off, which there is, but there's a drop-off in everybody.
I think the biggest one's McGregor.
Aye.
Everybody talks about, and quite rightly so, how good McGregor is and how he's been, and he's dominated the Premier League. He's dominated Celtic as a team. I think he's a mile off.
Yeah. Played a lot of football, innit?
I know, but
Faddy's right. It does affect.
the lack of sign.
Signings.
There's
It
no
affects
enough
everybody, doesn't it?
Yeah.
But sometimes
into the squad.
there comes a point, you know what I mean, when he took himself out of the Scotland equation. Maybe he knows something, maybe he knows maybe his legs are. It's horrible when they go. It's when you can't quite get there. All it is a wee yard, half a yard, and you're not quite the same. So he'll know better than anybody, but
I think you can go through spells where you're maybe just not
not
as good.
Wait.
Like, I remember when Barry left Rangers and he came to Birmingham and he's sitting in the canteen. And obviously I was still across what was happening, getting the papers, watching Sky Sports News and stuff, and it was the whole, his legs have gone when he signed. And I'm like, listen, forget that. Your legs are fine. I think he was 31. She said, your legs are fine. Just come down, enjoy your football. And he was amazing. So I'm not saying he needs to leave to get a fresh. All I'm saying is, just because people are looking and going, his legs have gone. You don't, it could just be a wee spell. Again, it's the same as Maida. The whole team are lacking something, that wee bit of spark,
I think you're
that
right,
brightness.
a freshness.
Yeah. See, on the statement, should the CEO be coming out and doing interviews as opposed to making club statements?
No, somebody should be putting their name in the statement.
There
First
should
and
be an
foremost.
interview. There should be an
I think
explanation.
they put
I've
Tom
not read
Boyd's
the
name there,
statement.
haven't they?
Mate,
Tom and Tosh. Tom Boyd and Tosh McKinley.
The statement was terrible.
what was the statement? I've not read it.
A Saturday night statement.
Gives a wee just there.
So
Go on.
the media misreporting the facts. You can't just spend your way out of trouble or spend your way into trouble just because there's money in the bank. Doesn't mean that you don't need to stick to the UEFA regulations. Just a lot of fluff, really. It was try to
Build the world,
the fans.
well.
It was poor. It was a poor statement.
Punters are no daft.
But then the worst to add to it, the report about somebody come out and says to the papers that Brendan was trying to work his ticket.
Aye.
Everything went to shambles, didn't it? It certainly went.
I think the biggest thing, right? So it seems in the statement like the board are saying they can't just spend loads of money. I don't think the fans want them to spend loads of money. I think they want them to bring players in. You mentioned Kyogo, was they replaced? Still not being replaced, actually. Kuhn was allowed to leave before being replaced, before playing the Champions League. So they're saying they've gone for players sometimes and they're maybe still in European competition with their clubs. The clubs and the player are going, wait till this is done and then you can go and get your move. So you're in control of that when that player leaves. So for me, if you've not got a replacement for Kuhn, keep him.
Till you've got one.
You didn't sell Telio because you didn't have a replacement. For what? A replacement for a guy that's been nowhere near
He
it.
takes the bins out to the other tax to do that.
So it wasn't it wasn't about the amount of money, it was a lack of freshness into the actual team. I know there was signings, but guys that have come in that the manager feels aren't ready to go and play. The Dolberg situation for me, mental.
Yeah.
The week before, or before the weekend, he's the target. It's going to cost 8 million, 10 million, whatever it was. You go and get him there and then. Because in the Saturday, Delap gets injured at Chelsea. Chelsea recalled a striker for Sunderland, Guy. They sign a boy for Ajax, who then need a striker and go, we'll take you, you're available. Gone. So that's probably indicates the frustration. You've identified who you want, and I'm not saying you then say, go and get him and pay whatever, but there must be a price where you go,
So why didn't
this
that's
is what
not
we
happening, Faddy? Why are they not doing that? Why the week before
I don't know.
no signed?
I don't know. I don't know
That's
why.
what the fans want to know, isn't it? Of course. Not just only spend the money, but why
Well,
is the process so bad?
It might have been Dolberg get a sniff at it and went, I'm not sure, but nobody knows. And I think having a go and saying, aye, the stories coming out are false, right? Well, what is the true story?
That's why somebody had to come out and answer questions rather than a statement.
The performances haven't been good enough. They haven't been good enough. Results, obviously, but you look at the Champions League games and the Rangers game, the performances haven't been good enough. But I still think it's not a case of Celtic should have spent 30, 40 million, but Celtic should have had replacements for Kyogo, Kuhn, Ida when he leaves. Jota's obviously injured, get a replacement there. Potentially look at somebody for Alistair Johnson because he's going to be out for a wee while. Bring a bit of freshness. I know Negrin's come into the midfield. Just freshen the team up. Bring in bare minimum replacements for players you've lost. You've come out of the window far weaker than when you went in there.
It'd be amazing if they brought somebody to put Hoopy on them and says, we're not telling you who it is. And put that, what is it, the Masked Singer voice on it. And you had to guess who. That'd be incredible, wouldn't it?
What does Celtic do going forward now though? So they could, I mean, more like they're going to win this league, but something needs to.
Rangers won it last week.
I think no.
He did.
That was emotion. That was
Fucking angry. I was heated up and angry with everything that was going on, overriding. But
emotions.
So what I'm saying is Celtic could go and like Rangers could win it. By the way, Hearts. Who knows, right?
Who can win it? Who's going to win it now?
My point being is, what does Celtic do going forward? Because this
that is a problem.
Aye, this can't keep.
Have we got a title race?
100%. 100%.
Because of this? Everything's going on.
I think I'd be more. See, I'm just so unsure on Russell Martin. I think if Rangers had maybe a manager, he's going to be good, you'd be like, I fancy that.
Aye.
But with Russell Martin, you're like, I don't know. But on Celtic, I'm at a place now where I'm more worried going forward because Rangers have got the 49ers in. Still obviously early days, but they look if they're right at it, the way they're going about it when they speak. I like what I'm hearing there for their side.
They've not won again, mate.
No, but that's not
the club, you mean?
They're getting themselves sorted out behind the scenes.
I don't mean signings
and everything.
The problem you've got is Brendan Rodgers out of contract at the end of the season. So normally if it was this time last year and they didn't get the players in they wanted, you would say, right, well, get yourself to January, bring the players in that you need. But that's the next issue is what's happening with the manager. So then you get to January, like, are you going to go and really bring in the type of players? Probably not.
Would they part ways before? I know Brendan's come out and said, look, I'm here for the 3 years. He said, but it's now different, innit? And now what's happened is you sense the fans are now turning going, wouldn't they blame the manager if he left? So they've gave him a sort of a
I
wouldn't be surprised, but
get out of jail clause.
It wouldn't be
because you'll have a pay up, wouldn't you?
Mate, I don't think he's sitting there waiting to pay the electricity bill, is he?
No, I know, but
you know,
I think he would.
Well, he's only a year left, and Faddy's right. You get to January as a Celtic, and you know Brendan's probably leaving in the summer, whatever may happen. How are you going to manage that budget? Because you'll need players, right? And they'll know that probably what's going to happen the months ahead, that they can't leave themselves doing what they've done in the summer. So it leaves you a bigger problem.
Well, the other issue is, as much as nobody wants to be in the Europa League, they're in it. So you can't. Now that Celtic are in it, they still have to have a go. They still have to go and qualify, which they probably will. But it's not like a right strong squad that you can change, and freshen up with your Thursday, Sunday games. And I know the format's different. You're not doing that every week or every other week, but I just think that there's, for the start of the season to now, and you're looking and going, right, is the manager going to leave? I mean, he's going to leave at the end of the season. He's not got. I'd be amazed if he signs a new contract. Are they going to, when you drop out the Champions League, you go, they can have a right go at the Europa League. Maybe get further on.
If only Rangers got their arse in. No, because I'm thinking, because he just says that, I'm thinking, if it maybe wasn't Russell Martin that was in, maybe we had somebody else, maybe if it was Barry with Neely, with Billy and all that still there, we'd have had an opportunity to really can go for us. But at the minute, under the current manager, it doesn't feel like that, and that's how, because we've not won a game, the style of football, everything, just it's going to be a missed opportunity. That's what I'm laughing at.
Did they have people in mind that they wanted to bring in the summer players?
Aye,
They would have been preparing for that. Everything. They'd be preparing for everything. Aye.
And you think they'd be in a better position now under that team?
Most certainly. Aye. Most certainly. Aye. Big time.
I think I've got to,
and they would have went about it in a different way. I think they would have been more hard to beat. Be solid. And I just think that they're prepared to. They adapt. They showed it last year in Europe. You know, 5 at the back. You know, they were a wee bit more defensive and hit on the break. I think they would have been in a far better place.
I think you've got to give him. I'm not a Russell Martin fan. I'm not, honestly not a Russell Martin fan.
There's
but
not many out there.
if you now look at through the international break as well, he's added an £8 million striker.
Was he £8
right?
million?
Hold on.
Right,
I totally agree with you. Right, it's the biggest gamble ever. Majowski looks like he could be a right good signing.
Yeah.
They've added a good experienced centre back as well.
Yeah.
So he's now got the tools at his disposal.
Aye.
Right.
Yep.
So the next 2 games, Hearts and Hibs for me are massive for him.
Aye.
Yeah.
Right. He can't afford to
Absolutely.
lose against Hearts and get put out with Hibs because he's got everything at his disposal. And you're right, Celtic they now are all over the place because of this divide between board, recruitment and Brendan Rodgers.
And the fans.
And the fans.
Yeah.
So it's a great opportunity. But you're right, he has to start producing.
Just quickly on the front, would you expect the front 3 to be the new signings? Connecticut, Balakishwa and Iheanacho?
Who?
Can't see it.
I think he'll start, won't he? If he played against Rangers. And actually, I don't think will start. I don't mean I could come in.
Maida will play.
Maida definitely plays it.
play.
Where does Maida play up front?
Depending on what
Iheanacho's fitness.
Not played a lot of
maybe just
football.
to
He
make
looked
up
pretty
to
sharp in
the
his
2
video.
wide
I
men.
don't know what it was. It was like Gussie Park he was playing in, but he looked quite sharp in the video.
Aye, no,
Who's videoing that? Mate? Who's videoing that? Video is. You're 27. You played on Man City. I'm not videoing you. Fuck's sake.
I don't know where he
Hitting
plays.
shots into his mates. His mates. I saved them. Mate.
I've not seen the video. so.
Jerseys done.
Jerseys, jumpers for goalposts. Sorry.
Maida plays for me.
Yeah.
It's
I agree.
I get that his performances, and we just spoke about it and be brief. The speculation can disrupt your performances. It can happen. Transfer window's shut. He's not going anywhere. He'll be fine.
You seen?
Maida's got to play. I just don't. Who's going to play for the right though? Doesn't seem like they've covered that area at all. Recruitment. I mean, one of the wingers can play both sides, can't they?
Yeah.
But I don't know.
What about from a Killie point of view? Is this a perfect time to get Celtic deal? Obviously, back in international
Many
week.
times do you hear that nonsense?
But
You hear
Well,
that
this is a good
nonsense?
time.
This is a good time.
This is a good
No,
Guys, have not.
no.
I've had a shot on goal in 3 games.
They've not conceded a goal.
it's been a tough
Mate,
one.
they've
I know,
not
but the fact that
conceded
they
a
shot a
goal.
goal in 3 games.
Oh, I've heard this a
See,
million
one goal this
times.
season, is it?
AstroTurf, which is not great. All the factors.
Is it a good? What do you mean?
It's
Right,
Kettlewell
I
does-
get what you mean. It's a good time in that they're no at their best.
Of course.
Killie
As
had
in
one
you-
again.
I know you'd rather no play them when they're flying, but it still doesn't mean
No.
brilliant.
That's the old
We've got a
cliche,
rubbish
that
shout.
lost the dressing room. What the fuck? What does that mean? We lost the dressing room.
Fancy
Have you ever
Celtic-
lost the dressing
You'd rather play them now than you would at the start of the season.
And I'll tell you
That's
this:
the point.
if
I get
Celtic
you.
start slowly, or what, the fans will come.
That's what they've got to use. Come on,
Oh,
that's what they'll try and use. They'll try and use that. to the
Kettlewell's
advantage.
good at setting up teams to be hard to beat.
Okay,
No.
is MD fancy come on it?
I don't fancy Celtic strongly.
That's
I could
No,
see
yeah,
a-
yeah, really
I
tight
could-
game.
I could actually see a draw on that game.
I wouldn't surprise me if it was a
I
draw.
could actually see it.
Derek's just let his heart talk there.
I'm hoping for a draw.
I can see it.
Well, if we're picking, we're not picking that this week.
Come on, Killie.
That's me too. No, but I can see the reason
I know
why you're
that.
saying it, because you've just said that the fans can turn, can that affect the players? Absolutely. Depends what the mentality the players have got. Are they of a strong mentality? Some players fucking go under. No, it takes is one or two and you're in soapy bubble.
No Tierney, potentially.
I
That's the
know what's
Scotland game,
happening,
so
mate.
the new
What
boy will
is
come
this?
in.
What is the story with him? What?
No
Why
idea.
did he pull it? What is the injury? I don't know. I've not heard that.
It'll be alright.
Is it?
He should be. They've
that's
been
it's
working
so
on-
nice
they've been
on
working
that.
on
So I don't
But it's
know.
so nasty tough.
No.
I don't know.
It's so that's what I'm trying to say. It's like all the
There's
factors,
another one we've not really spoke about. I know they were moving off
and
Celtic,
it's not
but
good artificial.
Greg Taylor, letting Greg Taylor leave, terrible decision.
I said it the other day.
Why did they not just give him the money? the boy was probably
Both
at
of
his
them?
age.
He's
Agent was
getting a
asking.
fortune to own
Was
it.
it because he's just a wee Scottish
They
guy?
still need
Wee
another
Scottish
left
guy
back.
will just go, what do you normally do? He just went like that to him. Aye. It's like, wee Scottish guy, look what he's done. He's a 7 out of 10, wasn't he? Every week. You trust him. He's going to...
Even when he
So why
it
do
sounds
you know just
strange
give him the money?
when he came on
He was
as-
looking
on
for
as a
his last payday, wasn't he?
But maybe more the fact that he didn't want to stay based on the fact he was going to be second choice. What can you then do?
I don't think that he was looking for a fortune, and I don't think he was
Well, there you
offered
go. But sometimes
Really?
if you...
anything close to what he was wanting.
I
don't know.
I'm not being
Well,
I'm not being disrespectful, right? But we're now saying Greg Taylor is a right important part of Jigsaw
No,
itself.
but
Because
I think
what he
Andrew-
gave
Andrew
you,
Thorne has changed.
he reminds me of a guy that was at Rangers way back in my time. It was a guy called Stuart Monroe. And
I
every
remember
week,
him.
and by the way, he was you knew what you were getting every game, steady Eddie. You know, he never let you down, and he was an important part of your team.
I think that's
and you need that type.
And for the dressing
You
room.
knew, you know what he brings, and it's especially if you know Tierney's struggling for fitness, he's not finished the game. yet.
Aye,
Even
listen,
bringing him on, you're then maybe a different tactical side where he comes inside and plays a wee bit higher up.
it just goes back to, for me, that the minute you're a sub, you become an important player when the fucking team isn't doing well. Greg Taylor, I totally agree. I thought Greg Taylor done a real decent job. A lot of Celtic fans didn't like Greg Taylor, let's be honest about it, right? And Greg Taylor leaves a bit. At the start of the season, nobody was giving a monkeys at Greg Taylor.
Who raved about him?
They
It
had
was always
Tierney in
Brendan
and stuff.
Rodgers was always
They,
raving.
they always listen. I'm not saying he was,
aye.
but if you're now in a situation as Celtic and the transfer window's closed and your focus is on, wow, Greg Taylor.
It's not the focus, but it's the fact that they brought in Tierney and he was
that's
going to
it.
come
See,
play,
Tierney
and that was an
and Taylor.
upgrade.
Tierney's there.
White
We,
Hart.
we know that. We get that. A fully fit Tierney's fucking sensational. We know that. But that's where the question mark has been. You know, we're unsure of how his fitness is.
Came into a game at the weekend
why
and saying
would
it's
you
on
get rid of
Arsenal, Tierney will not
Look
play.
after Taylor. Look
So then
after him
Greg Taylor plays,
financially.
and you know what you're getting. I'm not saying it's totally changes, but it's a squad game. and
Tierney's
you
dropping
need-
it down at 25 minutes now. He's only playing the first 25 for the one, isn't he?
Is that?
He's only playing the first
Oh,
25
it's a
for the
shame
one.
for him.
No, he's staying in the warm up.
They Celtic win the league?
Yeah.
Okay, moving on.
Oh, he's quite happy there,
No,
what?
not at all. Moving on.
Celtic
Game
won
of the
weekend.
Game of the weekend. Rangers, Hearts. And this is a real important question here. Russell Martin changed his style. I don't care what MD says. Changed his style against Celtic. Probably their best performance of the season so far. Will he continue to play that way? Maybe more direct, more sort of defensive minded rather than being open and playing it for the back. Will he keep that what he done with Celtic?
I don't know.
against Hearts?
I've not got a Scooby.
You should.
I don't know, but I just had the best weekend so far this season because we weren't playing. Because, to be honest with you, but then you look at the boys that have went away in international duty and they've all seemed well, they have done well. Raskin scores a
Asgard
goal
fought
back in, aye.
Is he back in for you?
Asgard scores a. Raskin every day of the week,
Playing
man.
against fucking...
That's a no-brainer.
The English-
I'd
Doesn't
score 4
matter.
against
Still
them.
going, you know, still need to go and do it. 26 minutes, his confidence will be high. Derek Cornelius scores that. What a free kick,
Why
aye.
not?
But listen, that's great and all that. I'm not really fucking bothered about it. Just,
defence.
can you fucking
Why don't you
defend,
just
big
start
fella?
supporting the international
You know.
team?
But it's funny how, and then
Because
you
he
look.
picked the wrong
Hold
one.
on, hold
We
on a minute.
end up getting beat.
Fucking right. Who was excellent for Scotland? Sure.
Aye.
Playing in the
Because he was playing in his right position. So get them in, play them in the right position. And
I
maybe
get
a wee
man
bit,
back, he scored them.
aye, but maybe be a wee bit more solid. Don't take so many chances because you've not got the players. Look at Suter, because Suter was more suited to that. He wasn't asked to break forward and play these fucking whatever worldy passes that he's looking for. So he's got to recognise that.
But it's got
Rangers need to play.
But
They need to play.
At the day, but see
Aye, but
the biggest
there's a time and a
difference.
place to play.
The biggest difference was off the ball for me, right? And it's been a big problem
Aggressive.
where they've no, you know, they're no. I'm not saying you run about like a headless chicken. There's no intensity to their press. There's no intensity to get back in, and there was in that game.
Against Celtic,
But they're
yeah.
playing against Celtic, so the challenge is not when you're against Celtic, which it is, and you need to obviously win. The challenge is when you're playing against Hearts and you're playing against teams that you expect to win against. That you can't just go, I'm a good player, we'll just spread and we'll play and it'll be nice and slow and everybody that comes will have an easy day.
So who brings that intensity? Raskin does that. What's he going to do up top? Because the pressure's on. He
Sign
brings
two
this boy in
strikers
for
ahead.
8 million. Now, Miovski for me, first choice, every day of the week. So do you play the other fella?
He won't go to.
He won't go.
He won't go. So we'll not
He
go
won't go
to.
to.
So we're spending 8 to 10 million.
Aye, but
I
he
think
might
he'll
go
look at
1-1. He might go because Asgard will play. Could play as the 10, and obviously coming off the back, he's scoring 4 goals.
Aye. So listen, we don't. The question.
He's got good options because he's got about 30.
Well, yeah. So just say he's got them all.
players.
He's got them in the door, right? He's got. Obviously, it's no ideal with the loans at the back, but he needed a centre back. He's got him in. Can play Soot on the right hand side. Aye.
My big ones are RASKIN.
Is he playing? Will he play at the weekend?
Unless they two
If he
have
doesn't
kissed
start.
and made up, he ain't playing. And plus the fact, I know what you're saying about Rangers' best performance. It was the worst game I've ever seen in my
There
life.
was one shot,
Right?
there was one.
RASKIN wasn't in the team, mate.
Oh, aye.
Good point, Gordon.
Great point. That.
Great point, Gordon.
Thank you.
You've not heard any. Obviously, we'll hear it because they've been away in international duty. But any talks about, clearing the air and dealing with the situation.
Usually you come out with that, don't you?
So
He'd have went straight to international duty, so they probably not spoke to each other,
Aye.
unless he's phoned them.
So
FaceTime.
that's where I probably agree with you that it doesn't come back in.
Are Hearts favourites for us?
No. How's
RASKIN
Hearts
does-
favourites
Because
for
Rangers have
us?
not won a game all year.
How can Hearts be favourites?
Because
Hearts
Rangers have not won a game all season.
They've got an opportunity.
Do we think they're
They've-
more
it's
likely
like you
to
go
win
back
or
to
the
the
bookies?
See, if you go back to Killie, man, they've got an opportunity with everything that's going on round about Rangers at the minute because the punters are not happy. They're not happy with the manager. They're not happy with the style of football. So that could turn toxic very, very quickly. And that's what Derek McKinson will know that. And he'll go there and he will set up to kind of frustrate them, to get the fans on their back. What the fuck's that?
Do you not think? See,
What the fuck's that?
I look at this different now. Do you not think Hearts have now got a squad and the players to go and say, we're not setting up to
We're not sitting in, we're going to go
Aye,
after
it's
it.
no-
we've got
But
players.
It's what
Derek
Rangers struggle against, so why wouldn't you?
Derry McInnes is not going to go fucking at it right for the off. They want to bed themselves into the game.
Struggled
What's
against
it?
Motherwell. They
Yeah.
don't sit.
And they pressed high.
So he'll go with a game plan, and part of it will
Do you know
be.
the biggest
but you're right, they have got the players to go and hurt Rangers as well.
They
Got a bit
tell
up
me,
top.
what's the
Braga.
Brazilian boy they're saying?
He's in. There's one of them.
He's in.
Aye.
They tell me
Wee
he's
boy Braga's a good player.
Wasn't it? Other
He's a
signings are
cracker.
really good.
Braga's a good player. Aye.
I think that when you're saying earlier about Kilmarnock, is it a great time to play Celtic? Is it a great time to play Rangers? It probably is a good time and the best time, but only if you believe you can beat them. It doesn't matter for us looking at it going, oh, they're favourites, they've got to do that. If you're going into that game as a player playing against them, it only matters how they feel.
And that's the job of the manager.
Can we beat them?
Can he install that?
They'll
into the
will
players?
that.
They'll
They'll
do
will
that.
And he
install
will
that.
do, that's
I
what it'll
think
work
so,
with
aye.
because we've all played at times. I don't know about you guys, when I've went back and I played at Rangers Celtic, in that dressing room, these guys don't believe it. They don't believe they're
Aye.
going to get a result.
Yeah.
I've played
and
you know
against
that
them
yourself,
with
boys,
that-
and I'm looking going, you
He's
don't.
done a
They don't
brilliant.
think you're going to get it out of
Which
it.
is
And
frustrating.
you're gubbed right away. But that's what he'll try to change. He'll try to change that mentality. Of course he will.
See, just quickly, on the RASKIN thing, would you play him?
Me?
Yes or no?
Aye. Every day of the week.
Aye, I wouldn't have.
Sort of get him
I
in.
can't believe they're in this position.
With him.
A guy that plays, and it doesn't matter who they're playing against, plays in the midfield for Belgium. That you can't find a way to get the best.
But
out of him.
you need to know what's going on inside the
Aye,
dressing room.
and-
You can't.
He's constantly
It's
questioning the manager.
okay. It's okay for us to say, "Aye, we would play him," but remember, you've got a squad of players in there, and you've got to be the leader and the strong guy. And as much as you're going, this is my best player, and you're right.
Surely
you
that's
play
got to be happening in nowadays, but at training. You have you get them into the office yourself, you have a wee chat with them, you do it in front of everybody as well. You get everything
Well,
out
I
there.
think he's a difficult character.
Aye.
I
We
do.
know
Well,
that.
Neil McCann came out and said that,
Aye.
didn't he? And he's worked
Well,
with him.
manage it. They need to manage it.
But he's not gone anywhere. So the way to deal with him isn't by just going, right, you just sit over there. Because the less he plays, the better it becomes. Like you've said, when you're not playing,
You become
you
better.
all of a sudden become a better
And
player.
you said last
and
week-
the more important, especially
But
if
you
you're not
can't-
winning.
you
You
can't
said
just-
that last week, but it's gone the transfer. You'd have went like that as a manager went, right, that's
Oh,
too
I'd
much
have
of a
had him
problem.
in
Aye,
and
but
says
if
to him,
he says
right,
it was too much of a problem, well, listen,
There you go.
we need to get aye. I know, and I can
you need
agree
to
with
sit down with a player,
But he's there
look
now.
him in
The
in
fucking
eye.
deal with it. Go and deal with
But
it.
he might have done that. And he's
Right.
come out and says, I'm not leaving.
Right.
Not leaving.
The fact he scored for Belgium as well, his move's going to be even bigger, isn't it?
Tell you.
Walking in with the Belgium cap.
Which I know we're laughing and joking. Does create a bigger problem for him because he's going to walk in and
But I
go.
hope that's what it's like in the dressing room, out in the train. I think they'll have a wee bit of laugh and a joke about it. They should have. They should. I don't know what the rest of the players, what they're all like as a group, but that's what you would do. You would have that.
Here's
you go,
one for
there's
you.
a wee.
I know we're talking about for the manager's point of view, but as a player, you've got a difficult character, but you know in his game he's the best player.
Oh, you want him in?
Why are you taking that?
Oh, I'm
You want him
looking
on the
after
team,
him.
don't you?
I'm ramping him up and cutting him out. I'm looking after him. I'm doing.
You want him in the team?
because he's going to win me a game of
Aye.
football.
So we're talking about the manager
Aye, I
and
want
his
him in the team.
dynamic, but the players will be looking around going, I mean,
Oh,
we
I've,
need us.
listen, I've been there. I've been in that situation where I had one of my top players and he became such a problem. It was unbelievable. And I decided, right
get rid
out,
of
and he come in and I made him first and foremost, after having a chat with him, bring them back in, I made him walk in front of the players and stand there, say his piece, and the boys turned round, and I will never forget it. Pat McGinley, remember Pat that played with Celtic and Hibs and all that? Experienced player, and Pat turned round and says, by the way, we're a better team with you in it, we accept the point. And it was brilliant, and they dealt with it. They moved on. It's a great point.
Could it be the opposite though, Daz, that the players look, if he goes back in the team and go,
we
that shows a
could do
weak
this.
manager?
No, I
It
think
depends on the characters in that dressing room.
That's the
in that
dilemma for
squad.
the
That's-
manager.
We don't know that.
That's probably going through his
We're
mind.
not privy to that. So that's the thing is, because what you've had, and that's you're saying about Pat getting up there and saying, there you go, listen, we need you in the team because we're going to win games with you, but we'll work round that. I don't know in this.
Do you not think this weekend they'll tell everything about that situation?
Rangers should
See,
sign Pat
RASKIN
McGinley.
is back in that squad, even if he's on the bench. You're going right. There's a way back now. See if he's not in the
Oh,
bench.
it keeps going.
You're gone.
Oh,
That's
The thing is, that's
This year I had that he wasn't even at the game. How was he not at the game? Because as a player, your mates are in that dressing room, you want to go and support them.
It's up Silverburn, wasn't it?
There you go. That's,
Up
fucking,
Silverburn.
that's unbelievable, isn't it? He was in Silverburn.
We're being rid van.
Right,
Right, Aberdeen.
he was
Jimmy Thelin signed his 100th player at the end of the window. Couple of players. What a window he's had for Aberdeen, isn't it?
Amazing.
Time for him to deliver now, isn't it?
aye. They backed him, hadn't they?
Yeah.
And no disrespect, it will be stuffy, but he couldn't have really. It's a nice game to have, isn't it? At home.
Is
to
it?
Live it.
Just lost to Falkirk.
I but 10 men and stuff like that, and I think he's brought in this bit that can score goals, bit of experience
Don't know
with
if that's a
Swedish
good-
boy.
He's disagreeing with me.
What's the Bologna boy?
I
like?
don't even fucking listen.
He's a good player.
Said he's good,
Aye. I'm delighted, man, he's went. I'm so much. Let's just go to sis.
You're delighted he's went. It can't be that good then.
Aye, oh, aye.
You know what Bologna to win?
Well, he's got digs. He's got brilliant digs. He's got
There's
swords.
more
There's more room. Aye, there's plenty of room in
Where's
that
he going his friend?
But no, he is a good player, but it was difficult because they have got good wingers over there. But the manager knows him.
Do you expect him to be a standout here, Derek?
Aye, I think he'll do well. But then again, I think he's a guy that needs to be shown a bit of love.
Right.
He maybe wasn't getting that because he wasn't first choice at Bologna. So if he goes there, he's got to be first choice. So a wee bit of love and tender care with that boy, and he'll produce for Aberdeen.
Do you think Aberdeen will win?
No.
I do.
I think they'll.
No.
Nisbet's but they need a striker, not a striker.
I had this bit on the end of last year and they couldn't win games.
I think they'll win, Daz, but I think it'll be difficult. More
Win the
difficult.
cup.
I'm saying in the league.
I think it'll be difficult, but I think they'll need to
Aye.
start winning games.
Aye.
They're at Pataudry.
I think Davey will get someone up there.
Do you?
I think Aberdeen are really poor. Anything that I've seen.
But I think the new signings are good
They'll
ones.
gear him a wee.
They're quality signings. that will-
Don't get me wrong.
But I think he's had better players than the teams he's been playing against already. I know you're saying they're good
No,
players,
I
but I
know-
do think
I
he's had
know,
better
but-
players already.
the
but some
profile
gives you a
of them-
spark, doesn't it?
I think that they need like you've got a striker now. Like he might not score, but the players will believe he's got to score. If I keep making the chances, he'll score. I don't know if they've had that. In fact, I know they've not, because you watch them and some of the chances they miss, you think if you've got somebody that can find the back of net, changes the whole dynamic of the game.
I think if you're
They won
living,
5-0 here. You know they're going to win 5-0 here. He just fucking not my insight on it, I know.
I know, but I totally understand why
Thanks.
you're saying that.
Thanks.
Totally understand it.
Thanks, mate.
Because they've not been great.
That's what you believing. But
Thanks, mate. Thanks.
He didn't really.
respect everybody.
Thank, just like to thank everyone.
But this is important here. How long's he going to get?
I think if he doesn't win this, I think the pressure really starts to mount.
How long can that Scottish Cup win keep him?
I think the pressure's on now. Right? It's no if he doesn't win this. I think.
It's the chairman who says his job's not in any danger whatsoever.
Oh, many times you
Yeah,
heard
the
that.
chairman I've said that before.
I
haven't
know. Then
Get
you-
out, man! Until he started, get out,
You're
man!
fine, mate. You're
the-
pushed
For
it.
sale goes up in the house. I know,
Fitz a daily, I'm getting out, man! He'll be
The,
sacked
the
within 2
Forest
days.
chairman last week says, "No,
wait a minute,
we're fine. We're fine." Bye.
It's the fixtures that follow, though. The last 2 fixtures being Falkirk at home, Livi at home. Like, I don't know, I've not checked, but
They need to
there'll be
beat
hard
Livi.
fixtures coming up, won't there?
They need to beat
They need to
Livi.
beat Livi.
They need to win, don't they?
After the Falkirk
They're
result.
under
They
pressure.
need to beat the
Aye,
big
it
team.
doesn't
With the
doesn't
sign.
last forever, but he's obviously been heavily backed.
He just keeps
Transfer
doing that.
window.
Keeps showing him the pictures of the Scottish Cup.
You don't remember that?
Game of the weekend.
I know.
What are you doing? Do you know, wait, we're finishing in 10 minutes. What is it? Get it up.
Yeah, guys, he's eating and his mouth's full, so you would think, don't say it. And he just then
It's his turn to ask a question as well.
It's a chewy bar as well.
Who eats that at 10 in the morning? A grown man.
Tired me.
Well, is that a Reese's?
A Reese's Pieces, is it?
No.
It's one of the ones that's melted in his pocket.
Pocket, oh.
It's sticking to the paper.
Chocolate in the pocket later on, you beat on it.
Is that, they just on him one of them before you went into Andy's house?
Shoot Andy's fridge.
Right. I can see.
Oh,
I've done United. What a game that is.
Why?
Build it up.
Two connecting teams.
Aye.
Two correct.
Two connecting, two really good starts to the season, as in Europe. I think the two of them put a good show of themselves. But I fancy Hibs here.
I'm looking forward to seeing Hibs without having played in Europe the week before on the Thursday. I'm looking forward to
Chance to
seeing
work
that.
on the grass, aye.
Proper. I know there's been an international break, but he did majority of his players, didn't he? He's the same.
I think it'll be a good game.
Yeah.
Dundee United, I know he's come in for a lot of stick. Goodie for no signing Scottish players. I think some of his signs have been excellent. They've agreed a deal to sign the boy Dalziel in a permanent deal.
He's good.
He is very good.
What a left foot.
Very good player. He's not agreed to the terms, but Dundee United have surprised me once again. Last season I thought they would really struggle.
Yeah.
Because I watched them a lot in the Championship and I didn't think they were that impressive as much as they won the league pretty comfortably. But the signings he made this summer, excellent. So that is a cracker. That'll be some game.
He does deserve a lot of credit because it is such a massive thing to get rid of so many players
Yeah.
and bring in so many new players. Bear in mind how long you get in jobs now, but he's obviously a really good coach, Jim Goodwin, isn't he?
Aye.
The fact that he's got a high turnover of players, but he continues to produce
And
results.
being at Easter Road, he knows every way you get out to the car park.
Remember that walking across the car park? That was brilliant,
That
wasn't
was unbelievable.
I'm not going out the front door. I know a fucking quicker way.
But the other point of that is, he is clearly a good coach, and because his teams are always well organised.
Yeah.
But he's got an eye for a player. He knows what he wants, fits him into the team, and
Is he get recruitment staff?
he's
Does he get the-
a boy he
who
works
is it?
with. I don't know his
Who is
name.
it? Because
I don't know.
they recruit well, don't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Aye. I think the boy Sapsford's good as well.
I love the fact that he's been through quite a lot. He has been through a lot of bad times in football as well. Jim Goodwin, he always bounces back.
But
and-
that's
Still a
key.
young man.
yeah,
There's no manager that hasn't he?
yeah,
And the good ones get better for it.
Very well groomed man.
he is.
And that's
He
when
carries himself
very
really
well.
well.
He's a
doesn't he?
goalkeeper, you know that?
Plays goalkeeper for over 35.
Aye.
Charlie's team.
Smashed the
isn't
ball off your mates.
Aye, but he doesn't
Does he,
use his
Keane?
horn.
He was nearly fighting one of my
He
mates.
just feeds it.
He plays. He does.
He just saves it with his head. He doesn't use his horn.
My teammates team beat them. My pals went to school with Dundee, beat Big Charlie and Jim Goodwin's team over 35 Scottish Cup.
Very good.
Do you know
Dundee,
do you know why he plays in goals? Because he doesn't trust himself.
No winner.
Oh, to get
Because you'll
Big
do
shoulders
something.
Aye, because
straight
it's quite vocal, it's quite lively doing that way, innit? That's
See, just quickly on this with the Hibs thing,
Aye, isn't it?
what's
You're
your best Hibs 11? Because obviously they've rotated with the European stuff.
Hanley's
Will it be
is Hanley,
Bowie and-
innit?
Well, Hanley, he's not played every game, Hanley, is it?
No.
He played the last one, but didn't he?
What is it? Hanley, Iredale, Bashiri,
Bashiri.
and then who plays left wing back, Cadden or Abita?
I haven't always got Cadden, but I think he fancies your
Cadden's delivery for the left side's
I
brilliant.
think
Isn't
that's the beauty. It depends on maybe the game circumstance.
Who you playing against?
Aye, I think I like
Yeah.
brilliant.
I like there's a lot I like about Hibs, isn't there?
Brilliant.
Cadden, the two Caddens, either side.
And then Levitt, McGrath,
You get Mulligan in there.
Mulligan, but you've got the guy everyone else is raving about, Andy Loves. Who, sorry? Yeah,
He's played the season in the chat.
So there's big decisions to be made for David, but it's good decisions, isn't it?
But listen,
and then Bowie and Boy up front, yeah.
I'll tell you what he's done since the day he took over. He's made good decisions, he's owned them, and he's spoke so much sense. Even last year, going through the tough time when everybody was calling for him to be sacked, showed great resilience, and showing that he's got it to make the decisions. Some of the games he's making early substitutions that sometimes you see young coaches and managers going, I need to look, I'm doing something, I've got to change it. It changes to affect the game. All right, maybe you're not getting the result, but the performance has changed and you're giving yourself a chance to get back in the game. I think he's a top young manager.
Good young Scottish manager.
Great to see.
Yeah, it is.
I was going to say Goodwin, but he's obviously Irish. But but it's, isn't it? Good to see young guys like that.
And then Dundee and Motherwell, mate.
Motherwell's just a joy to know, isn't they? They watch, but
Need a victory.
Need a win.
need to win.
Nah, no.
That's not surely be.
They're a bit like
Do they need to
American.
win?
Would you another point?
Well, I'd take another point, but I don't think they need to win.
It'd be
Really
nice for
to
them to win.
It'd be really nice to
Aye,
win.
aye. And some of their players deserve.
Amazing.
I'm going to watch them on Tuesday. Can't wait.
Who they got on Tuesday?
No, they're training Tuesday.
The boy,
training, are
the
they?
boy
I'll
Just,
watch it.
he's excellent.
Is he fad, yeah?
Aye. Why are you going to
Really
Tuesday
enjoy
to watch
watching.
training?
The
I
two
want to see what he
midfielders.
does. I like how he plays football.
Two
I want to let him
midfielders are
get
excellent.
better. Is that alright?
Go to Dale Park. I'll go.
Dale.
I come up for
I'll meet you. I'll meet you and get
No, I don't want you to turn on a carry on. I want to focus.
We're not getting up.
No,
If you're gone, we're all gone.
I'll take
Don't
you
leave
for
it be-
Arrange it
breakfast.
yourself then.
I'll take you breakfast for Dale.
We all got.
Oh,
we all
that's
see it.
nice up there.
Is that right? Okay.
I'll take you for breakfast and then we'll walk down and look at each other.
Right, okay.
Like, fuck, you know, take me for breakfast.
That'd be brilliant. I was all gone if he was
Going to end up a free for all
turn
that.
into a messy one, mate.
Imagine that, us turning up steaming at Motherwell training.
You can't
Turn up
walk. You
steaming.
can't walk and down your car.
Yeah, carry up.
You need to sit down the bench.
and he'll stop every 2 yards to drink.
Me and you rolling about with each other outside the Motherwell train. I can imagine it, man.
Phone Leachy.
Leachy, he'd love that, mate.
2 Leachies just rolling about with each other.
Do you fancy Motherwell here, though? There's one team that they want to play, it's Dundee just now, isn't it?
Oh,
Well, are you an out-and-out
Because they're
Motherwell
poor,
fan?
Dundee.
Why?
He's always why? Because they're poor. They were poor against Dundee, really poor.
They got a good result against Rangers at Ibrox.
Who do you support? Are you Motherwell? Motherwell, right? Is it? Who is it?
I
Who
don't
do you
know.
support?
Plays it well.
I know,
Plays it well in the
Paddy,
media.
you're a...
I want Motherwell to win.
Well, aye.
I live literally a
Aye,
night
but that
iron
doesn't
away
mean
from
you
the...
support them.
I know, I grew up Claret and Amber.
Right, have you? Right.
Is that the I never...
I don't fucking know.
When I was young, I never missed an away game at Ibrox. There you go.
There you go.
Motherwell.
There you go. See a Rangers fan.
That's good.
Good stuff.
And then last Falkirk,
Ah, brilliant. This
big
is one.
Paul Donaldson, what a guy.
Aye, this is one I'm really unsure on. It's a sort of battle of the styles, that, isn't it? Please, somebody take it.
No, you're right. Go.
Aye, it is, innit, though, it is.
Of course.
So I don't know how
Why though?
that one.
Why? But he hates that. He said that to me before. He's like, why do people say that to me? Why? Because I've got no reply.
No, you're spot on. So when I say something, then it just to create the debate, and then the
Like
the
other
big,
people take
big
it.
dogs come in. Aye.
Aye.
So
Why
clash
is it
of the styles.
Because it says St Mirren. That's why.
Do you know what? I love
it's-
Falkirk, but
St
I
Mirren.
fancy St Mirren.
St
game.
Mirren, aye.
Uh,
Because it's St Mirren. You see that? St Mirren are decent.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I'm
That's
with you in that
strong
one.
midfield.
I fancy St Mirren.
St Mirren.
But say this all the time. Falkirk know we're just going to play football all the time. They have got the ability to mix it up, but I think that this is a big test for them against, a well organised.
But they get punished.
side.
That's what I think was a big fella was saying that. He knows they'll get punished. It's not like you can get away with, maybe 2 or 3 chances.
Especially on the counter, I think Falkirk
You
are quite
get done.
vulnerable and
You
St
get
Mirren
done.
are very good at
You
it.
get done in this league, and that's where they get away with a wee bit in the Championship. A wee bit, but this is where you get done, and that's what can happen against St Mirren.
Plus,
That's
why they're playing against better players.
Yeah.
Like quite a bit
Aye. Yeah,
better in
definitely.
St Mirren's case. So that is going to be a tough one. But look, I don't think many people would expect them to go and win at Pittodrie. So
No.
you never know.
Brilliant result.
That's a strong league this season. So you just look at the teams
is.
when we're going through the names of the players, and that's really strong.
Oh, very
Isn't
strong.
it?
Well, Big Cole said that, didn't he? Says they've looked at every fixture and you think this is going to be
Aye.
a tough game, which
Brilliant.
is great for the league, isn't it?
Brilliant for Scottish football.
Brilliant. Right, on to the Coupon, lads.
Right.
Take it away.
When you come to the
Hey, what's the
format,
score?
We're leading.
3-1 the boys.
I've not been here. I've not been here at all. How can it be? I've not been here. He's not been here. How can you be 3-1 up?
Is there a forfeit? What do you mean potentially? Is there?
Just say you're not doing it, mate.
A forfeit?
I'm not doing it.
There you go, there's no forfeit there, is it?
Right, Dazzler, we've got a 4 ready to go.
Oh no, I know what the forfeit should be. Can I please say the
you're
greatness?
ready to go.
If Faddy and Derek lose, you the two you need to do a photo shoot like that. Please.
I couldn't get my leg up there. No, because I've not picked in the last 2 weeks and all of a sudden I'm 3-1 down.
I don't trust your team, mate.
No. So Jerry was alright,
Roscoe, he's sucking.
He was at it, wasn't he?
Tune to the moon, mate.
Right, Dazzler, we've got ours.
Who's gone?
We've got Motherwell, Aberdeen.
Motherwell beat Dundee, Aberdeen to beat Livingston.
Yeah, we're going to go Hibs to beat Dundee United and St Mirren to beat Falkirk.
Good coupon.
There we go, done.
How much does that pay?
I would pick him.
19 on £20 on that gets you.
400.
410.
No, you're
much
just below the
that?
300 mark.
380.
Yeah.
Aye.
Just
380
400,
plus.
below the 400 I used.
What's your much?
Well, it's 400.
400. Sorry,
Did you
I
take
was
Hibs
right
up?
first time.
Right, but who's going?
You win.
Did you take Hibs?
Dale and Faddy, who's going?
Can they just say the same as us? Can they?
Aye.
No. Because they need to get back in it.
So, aye.
No, it's one each. I've not been here.
Aye.
Just
And I've not been here.
Are you
I must
happy to
have
do that? No, that's...
He's
no,
just crumbled.
What is it for?
I know, you would just accept it, wouldn't you?
Usually sitting there going, no, it's not my fault you weren't here.
You're happy to do that.
Right, where you going, Faddy?
They never took us to get Celtic in. Oh no, I didn't even think they might.
Right, a difficult one. I'd go Hibs.
You got to go for
Hibs,
the Rangers.
right?
Aye, I'm going. Aye, I would
going
go for,
Rangers?
but I'm going to leave it more up to him. I would go Rangers. Aye, of course I would.
Right, you can have Rangers.
Right, Hibs, Rangers.
I'm going Hibs. Right, I'm going Hibs.
Right, so you've gone Hibs, Rangers.
We're done. You can see it in them now.
Mm-hmm. There's another
No working
point.
again.
to go
I think Rangers win.
I'm not working together, they two.
I
anyway.
Motherwell win, but they've picked Motherwell, so
You can take them. if you
Take them if you want.
Not Dundee. Because Dundee will open up a wee bit, won't they? Is it, they're better when they sit in a wee bit.
Motherwell win.
Will you take Motherwell?
Aye.
And then one more you need, lads.
Oh, no.
You've
Falkirk,
took Rangers.
St Mirren draw.
You've took Rangers.
I know. Can I rethink that?
Aye,
Aberdeen,
if you
Livi
want.
draw.
You're not playing, mate.
No.
I'm going to go Hibs.
Well, you
I'm
done
going to go
McCann,
Hibs.
didn't you?
Hibs and St Mirren.
McFadden and Sky, you don't have very
How did he done? I've seen it.
Hibs and St Mirren I'm going to
Motherwell,
go.
Rangers.
Yes, you're taking the same as us.
I know, but that's what I'm
No,
looking
because
at
they
it
went
and I'm just...
Rangers.
But you just fucking dived in
He's
first,
bumped
didn't you?
Rangers. He's
No,
bumped Rangers already.
I've no.
Yeah, but we
Just
need a
make me
different
nervous.
result then.
All right, you want to go... You want to...
You love a draw, Faddy. You always pick a good
I know, but
Oh, yeah, draw. Get the
There's a draw there for your name written all over it.
I know, but my fear
Are you
is
going to
it's
get me on the
Motherwell.
radio or what? Thursday night, me and you on the...
Motherwell.
You want to
So
go?
who we going? Motherwell, Hibs,
Motherwell Hibs.
and then should have really looked at this yesterday. Should we?
Motherwell Hibs.
That is a wee bit of pressure.
So you've took St Mirren. I'll go Aberdeen. There you go.
They've took Aberdeen.
Have you fucking got Aberdeen?
No, they've not took Aberdeen.
I have.
Have they?
You took Aberdeen. Right, go
So-
Rangers.
So it's either Celtic or Rangers.
Right, you pick.
Celtic.
Right, what does that pay?
We don't know. Motherwell to win, Hibs to win, Aberdeen to win,
Yeah.
Celtic to win.
Wow. 20 quid.
Wowza.
Enjoy your day, lads. Thanks so
I
much.
will do. Cheers.